Hey YouTubers, it's the Dragon down here at the lair with some disappointment. My last 3 videos over the last, I don't know, 10 days of silver boxes has been skunk, skunk, and skunk. So I haven't produced those videos. I could put some clickbait out there, trick you into watching them, and then what's that going to do for anybody? I don't want to make you watch a bunch of these skunked halves. So that is why we're going to do an unboxing today. Here, let's back you up again. Which way? That way. That is why we are going to do an unboxing of my auction. This is my latest auction, and we'll unbox it and see if there's anything in here that you guys like. Now, I buy auctions for different reasons. I may have bought something because I can't afford the MS version, so I buy the cheaper version. That happens a lot, where I just can't afford a $30,000 coin or a $10,000 coin, so I buy the best version I can buy, 100 or 200 bucks or something, whatever. Sometimes even cheaper. I might buy one because I think that it'll grade higher and I can send it in, or I might just buy something because I like it. So let's get right into this video and let's find out what I bought. I'm gonna be honest with you, I forget. I bought this when I started the channel, like right before. It's gonna be like Christmas to me because I haven't looked at my receipt or anything, and I go about my business, and this has been sitting there on the table. And today we're gonna find out what I bought. Let's hope everything's in there that I paid for. I'm gonna move these coins out of the way. All right, guys. Get the knife here. We will find out what did we buy. And I hope it's stuff that you guys like. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like it, so I already know I like it. It's just a matter of what was it. All right, so they double packaged it. I put it in this one with the bubbles. And then there she is again. The nice thing about a coin hobby, it doesn't take up a lot of space, except for these big boxes that we buy for the roll hunting. Let's see. So it looks like if we cut here, it's sealed, so we're gonna have to rip the seal. There we go. Now, what do we got going on here? Okay, so they individually wrapped them again. So we got this box, and then we have this. Now, here's my invoice, and we might have to go back to that once in a while to remind us what we bought. And guys, I've really debated on whether or not I should tell you whose auction it was. And one thing I do notice, you got to be really careful at some of these coin auctions. These are online, by the way. That's why they had to mail them to me. I don't want to promote one auction over another. You can do your due diligence and try to figure out who the good auctions are versus the maybe not as good. I just don't feel like I should be promoting them because I have limited experience with each one that I've done this year. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that. Put in the comments. Should I be commenting on who I bought them from, or should I just keep it? You can see there's a lot of stuff in here. So we do have a lot of coins to go over. You can see a lot there, a lot there. Now, some of them, they have their grades on, and I don't know if I believe their grades or not. I do notice some of them like to overgrade. Why would they do that? Well, we know why. All right, so we're going to go with this Royal Canadian Mint set first, 1973. That's the first one we're going to open. There you go. Let's see. I may have to screw around with the focus once in a while, guys. I don't like to use autofocus. So let me find them on the sheet. Actually, it's the first one on the sheet. That probably is the best way to do it, huh? Now, I can always edit out stuff, but Royal Canadian Mint, 1973. Let's see what these coins look like. Pretty cool. This packaging is really soft, really worn. I don't think you want me to read this to you. We'll do this. One's in French. I don't know if you guys speak French, but right there you go. If somebody wants to read it, they can pause, right? Just go ahead and pause. Then the rest of us who may not be interested do not have to read it. Well, I think one of the reasons I bought this was for the 100th anniversary coin now, so I will mention that one. Rider and horse at the attention position. I think that was one of the coins I wanted. Let me see if I can adjust my camera for you guys. All right, guys, this is a new angle for me, so it may take a little getting used to, but I think we're going to try this. All right, and then maybe if we zoom in, but here you can see the penny, okay, the nickel, their quarter, their dime, their dollar, and their 50 cent. And I'll tell you what, obviously to the Canadian coins, the good stuff's on the back with all their pictures. Got it for about $9. So you can, the ones I do, you can pre-examine the different auctions that are come up so you can kind of do your math. So I did math on everything I bought. So I'm not going to say, if I did overpay, I don't believe I've overpaid by. And then we're going to flip them over so you can see. So there's the, all right. That's okay. I'll edit out. Good looking penny right there. None of the ones I find coin roll hunting look like that. Now let's take a good look at the quarter. If we go the other way, like I said, I'll edit a lot of this out. So that's this guy right here. Oh, that's a good looking coin there too, guys. Very happy with this mint set so far. Of course, on the obverse, all you're going to do is get the queen. Canada makes a very nice coin. Very good mint. I'll try to make sure you get them all. I really like this dollar. Good looking coin. There we go. All right, guys. 1973. Okay. So on the penny, you've got your wheat, 1973. Okay. So there's the nickel. All right. And there's the dime. Hopefully you get a good picture of that. They're much better in person than you can see on the camera. Sorry about that, guys. So if that's the dime, we gotta go to the quarter. That's the, this is the 50 center. Trying to get you the best view. All right, good looking coin. And then the last shot of the dollar, which I really, 100th anniversary dollar. Absolutely gorgeous coin. That building is really nice detail. Like I said, I'm just not getting you justice with the camera. Very happy with, there we go. You can see the depth of that building, okay? But very happy with the mint set. We'll go look at the next find. Next up is a 1958 Franklin. And I don't know if you're going to get a very good shot through the plastic. So we put the glove on. When this came across the auction block, I wasn't really in the market for a Franklin, but I just liked, I liked the fields and the rim and the date. How about we get you right there? Shiny coins are so hard to film, guys. If you guys have a secret, let me know. But this baby has got luster like crazy. 1958 Franklin half, the Liberty Bell on the reverse. Did I say bell? Bell. Liberty Bell on the reverse, and excellent detail and tons of luster. You know, again, you got to be careful because the pictures on the auction aren't always true either. I will probably find a few marks on some of these coins that I could not see during the auction. And that's just kind of the game you have to play. Let me put this one away and we'll... Okay, guys, the third coin is a 1912S Barber. And this is a perfect example of ones that I buy in a low-grade state to have a piece of history and not go out and buy the $500 version. I don't need a $500 version to enjoy this coin. 1912. And the key for me is as long as I can obviously read a date. Would you like to be focused in? All right. As long as I can read a date, have the shape of the head, the motto on there, which you can see, in God we trust. I know I'm not going to get some liberties and full stars. I know that when I'm buying call, but I also didn't pay a fortune for this. We did lose some of the back lettering, but this coin here, guys, I picked up for $10. Good luck trying to find a Barber quarter for $10. That is in great shape. So this was just me wanting a Barber S. Whoops. Obviously the S. So I did not have this coin, and now I do. So I'm not sure what you guys' opinion are on buying call, but if it's the right coin with the right date and everything, that's what I need. Then I will buy it. If I could get a little better version, here, I wanted to show you guys the S, so you know where it's at. Right there at the bottom, beside the D on dollar. So it is a genuine S, and I'm happy with that one. Happy with the Barber quarter. $10 to me makes it well worth it. So 1912S Barber quarter. What's next? Okay, guys, the next one, as you can see, is another Barber quarter, 1911D, and we have $7 in this one for those of you that want to know what I paid for them. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I could buy some call silver, like 2 pounds, and maybe get lucky, but honestly, usually just the hype has the Barbers and stuff in it. Then you get it, and you get a bunch of Washingtons. So you can't always go by that and say, hey, I could have just bought some call silver, because the chances are I would not get the Barbers. They tell you you will, but you won't. If you do buy a Barber bag of silver, they'll charge you more, a premium. So that's why you see me buying these cheap off the internet. Again, we have our In God We Trust. We can see it's a 1911. You can see the full head, so you know it's a Barber. And then on this side here, we get to see the D. Now we did lose some of that dollar, and that's just the game we had to play, because the ones that had all full lettering were running just a little more outside what I wanted to pay. So if some of you don't know, there's kind of a trend among PCGS guys that they will buy the cheapest, nicest coin and have it graded. I know, sounds weird, but they'll have it and they'll actually collect a call version of all the coins. And that was kind of what was leading me behind that. Was I was debating on, so maybe some of you don't know, but you can register all your coins on PCGS that are PCGS graded and keep the registry right there, and they actually will compete, kind of, if you will, with the different set. And there's a trend to collect a call set, and it's a pretty good trend because it doesn't cost you a fortune. But anyway, so that was kind of some of the reasoning behind, was trying to find the nicest calls. If that makes any sense to you, I like the idea because you don't have to wrap a fortune up in it. Hey, let me see. I think I have some more quarters here. Okay, guys, we have another barber. So I didn't buy these in order, but I might as well show you the barbers at first so you can compare them and then put other stuff out there instead of breaking it up, pennies, quarters, dimes. I'd rather just show you my barber sets that I bought, and you can decide if you like any of them. Anyway, this one is going to be a 1908, and I'm pretty sure it's an S. Let me look at the back. Yes, this is a 1908 S. So let's see if we can get a good picture up here for you. There we go. Okay, pretty good rim, stars. This is a little bit better specimen, and still don't have the detail on the head or hair in the braid, but to me, I like this one. 1908S. All right, you guys want to see the S probably. And there, if I can quit shaking. Hold on, guys. I gotta find the right. All right, can you see it? There is an S there. I'll zoom in on the edit. Camera is not doing me any justice. Okay, well, here you want to, I don't know if we did a back. There you go. We'll put that back and find you the next. Guys, as you can see, in front of you is a 1905 S barber quarter. So this was the next one. Guys, I had a whole $6 wrapped up in this. Now there are some fees and stuff, but for the coin, so if you add it all up, it's probably $8 or $9 total. But so 1905 S barber. Let's get you a close up. Go to the next one. All right. See, again, we got a better rim. God we trust, got all the stars. 1905 is clear. And when we flip it over, we did lose quite a bit on this outside of the reverse. Where you at? But here's a 15S barber. Let's see. I'll mark it. Make sure we go over all of them. All right, lot 171, there you are. This one was a $13 coin. I did have some competition on a few of these, so sometimes if you get somebody else bidding against you, you might go a hair more. I love auctions. I think they're fun, but I'm just as guilty as some people. I tried to stay within my rules, but a couple times I can assure you I broke them. But anyway, if you want them, you want them. The beauty of collecting. All right, so there it is. Here you go, 1915. Clear rim, clear stars, in God we trust. Right within my guidelines. Nice date, but no face or hair. That's pretty much what I was shooting for. And then on this back side, we do have United States of America, and you can see the $quarter, and you can see the mint mark. This is more of what I was trying to go for, but it didn't always work that way. Like I said, those are kind of my rules of what I wanted. I wanted to be able to see most of the lettering, see the mint mark. I don't care about the details in the bird or the face or the hair, as long as I can see everything else. So that was my parameters. You can see I didn't hit it every time from some of those early specimens. But this right here is what I was going for. 234, 1898. Oh, New Orleans, guys. So we got 6 barber quarters. Now let's see that up close. This is the oldest one we bought from 1908, 05, 15, 11, 12. And now we have 1898. Let's see this baby up close. 1898. Oh, let's see how well we did with our parameters, our goal. All right, so we have the rim. It's starting to deteriorate. The date, pretty much can see the date. You got a little bit of at the bottom. In God we trust. See all the stars. No face and hair. I'd say we did okay on that one. On this side, I can see United States of America, but it is starting to go. $quarter, and then important, the O mint mark. That's pretty cool, and that was one of the reasons I wanted it. All right. But as you can see, the bird, no detail. All right. No details on the eagle, but everything else has looked pretty good. I mean, you can even see the stars, the arrows. Man, it looks a pretty good looking coin if you ask me. For just $8, guys. $8 plus fees, and the fees they're less than $2. Anyway, really happy with this, guys. New Orleans mint. Only one I got, and so she's pretty cool. 6 barber quarters, guys. What a way to get a barber quarter collection started for what? Less than $60, or let's just call it $60. So if you go in the auction, if you have $60 to $100 to play with, and you want to start a barber collection. So if you're new, or maybe you've been doing it for years, but you don't have barbers, find an auction online, look for those similar details I did, and you should spend around maybe $60 50 to 80 bucks to get yourself started in the barber quarter collection. So if you like these quarters, which I really do, something about the barbers, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's just their age. Maybe it's, I don't know, lots of details on the reverses. I think the obverse looks good. I really like that 1915 too. So if you want to get yourself started, 60 to 100 bucks, you can find yourself 6, 7, 8 barbers. Pretty sure we got a barber dime. It's almost uncirculated, so I'd say I didn't overpay. I just bought 2 nice. This is a very nice coin. Oh, I gotta check it off. So this is a $50 coin. It's a 50, but she's almost uncirculated, and she's 1902 barber. But this is your 1902 barber dime. She's awesome. Okay, you guys tell me, is she AU? She looks like it just on first inspection. I mean, she is clean, which is why I paid 50 bucks. All right, we'll have to look at the book values. When I'm auctioning, guys, I have 3 different windows open. Sometimes you have to be fast, not always, because like I said, most of the auctions I do, I'll see one come across that I originally didn't do homework, and I want to do homework fast. So I'm not going to say I don't ever overpay. That's because I've seen other people overpay, and if I would have been competing with those people, it would be very easy to be click, 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 and then you're like, oh crap, what did I pay for that? And I'm not saying it's never happened to me. Okay, pretty good looking coin, guys. I got a beautiful Indian I think you guys will like. There's a Merc, a standing, a walking, but we got some more barbers here. Nice looking Indians, guys, coming your way if you like the Indian scents. Okay, so this is a barber. Okay, guys, the next one is a barber half, and very good. That's at least what they called it. I don't always go by what they grade them at, but I did pay 27 bucks, so let's hope I'm okay on the money. 1896, so another New Orleans, and this is the barber half. So let's get her out for you so you can get a better look at her. Okay, all right. So we want to get a better look and see how we did on our rules. Our guides. They're not rules, they're guides. As you can see, that barber dime we just showed you, we went for something a little nice. Every once in a while, you just get the mood to buy it nice. If you are doing the hookup. This thing's pretty good. Look, we got solid rim. Nothing, wore down to the date or anything. So we got all the stars. We have God We Trust, you can see real well. The date is perfect, 1896. We lost our details on the face and hair, which is what we expect at these prices. Okay, so we followed all the rules, and let's see how we did on the back. Kind of wish we could see states a little more, but other than that, we've got $50, got a little bit of rim, so maybe the spot here and the spot here. If we could have got away from that, I would have been a little happier, but no. New Orleans, you can see the O. No detail on the birds and the arrows and stuff, but everything else, pretty good strike. I would say I'm happy with that, guys. What do you guys think of a barber half that is this old? 1896. Did I say 8 earlier? It's actually 1896. I don't know if I did or not. 1896 barber half. Where has this thing been over the years? That's what I always think about. New Orleans. We know it started. We know it's been to New Orleans. All right, I'm very happy with that one, guys. Like I said, that was 27 bucks. Let me know if you think I overpaid. Sometimes we're not buying them just to be cheap. We're buying them for a different reason. All right, what do we got next? We're going to stick with barber. Yeah, we have another barber silver half. Auction 348. There it is. $16 for 1907 O. And as long as it met my rules, I'll show you what was. I almost didn't buy it, but I don't think it's a big deal at the end. I don't know. This might be the last barber, guys. And this one's a half. Can't wait to show you guys that one. I got an 1877 coming up. I think you guys will like. That are awesome. We paid $16 with a $3.50 fee, basically. I rounded. All right. You guys can actually see this one pretty good in the plastic. So we'll just go ahead and leave her there instead of me doing a complicated trying to get it out of there. All right. So full rim. All right. That's pretty good rim. 1907. In God We Trust. Got all the stars. And that eye is pretty big, but we didn't expect any facial details or hair detail. So we got what we wanted on that side. Then we come over here and we have a full United States of America. I can see it all. $50. You see this? Actually, we even got a little bird detail on this one, which we don't usually get at these prices. So that's cool that we did pick up some detail. See this little rim ding? I was trying to figure out if it was an actual ding or a clip planchet. And I'm pretty sure it's just a ding, which is what I was expecting. But it just has that shape. Oh, I lost you. Just kind of has that shape of what most your clip planchets look like. Just a small clip there, but I think it's damaged, but we still got all of our detail. And actually, like we just said, we actually picked up a little more detail than normal. The arrows look a little stronger. The chest, look, he's got a little We can see feathers on, actually technically both wings, but really only good on this one right here. But if you really look close, you can see it a little bit on that left wing, but they're just harder because there's not many of them there. There we go. All right, we got full stars. Look, we even have some lettering in the banner, so that's cool. It's hard for you to see that, huh? But there is some lettering coming through, okay? E-plurb here. I wonder if you can see that. I'll try to zoom in on the edit and see if you guys can see that lettering. But there it is. So we've got more detail on this coin, and she is 1907, New Orleans, 1907, and we paid, what did I tell you, 16 bucks? I think that's a pretty good deal. I think we did good on that one, guys, just because we did pick up some detail, and she's good looking coin. Let me know if you like the 1907. Oh, we didn't show the mint mark, did we? I don't remember showing it. You guys see it there? Right there. She's there. We got a New Orleans mint mark. Okay, well, okay guys, what we're gonna do now is I did buy 3 seated Liberties, the seated Liberties. They're both 1854. This is called a mistake. When I was bidding, this one came second. That's the one I wanted. I accidentally bid on this one, and I paid $25. I paid $23 for the one I wanted. Sometimes you make a mistake. It didn't matter. I'm happy with both of them, but this was the one I was going for. Then this 1877 I got for $7. So she was pretty cool. $7 coin, seated Liberty. You can get you in there, okay? Same thing. The main structure, I expect to lose detail, but I got a good date, good stars, mostly good rim. I mean, it's starting to fade. Whoop, helps if I show it to you. Okay, this was the $7 coin. All right. We flip it over, see if we can get a good picture, okay? See, she's got some lettering back there, yeah, but it's vague, and that's why I paid $7 for her. Rim's not very nice. I don't have any, I just don't have one. Probably have to pay a lot of money if I found a really good one. So I did pick this one up just to have it. So I'll put the 1877 here, and now let's compare these two 1854s. I guess we'll do it like this. We'll see if we can compare them. You can see that the coloring is really different than the way these normally color. That one there is normal, which is why I was not going to go for this. I don't know. On camera, I really thought this one looked cleaned. I don't remember it advertised as cleaned, but I just had this feeling, and that was why I was not going to go for it. And then, I'm not going to lie, I was multitasking. I was doing something else. I heard the guy say 1854, seated Liberty, and I started bidding. And then I saw this one come up about an hour or so later and was like, son of a gun. That's the one I was supposed to go for. So we got them both. Anyway, you can see they're really, other than the coloring, these coins are very close, okay? I like this better. Like I said, this makes me feel cleaned. I could be wrong. I just don't like the way it colored. You can see all the rim, $quarter, United States of America. I mean, we're getting all that on there. You can see it. So we did okay with like the rules of what I looked for. Wasn't horrible or anything. Even pretty good detail on the eagle, especially on this one. That also had, that was actually one of, besides coloring, the detail on the eagle, if you look, the wings, that had a lot to do with why I wanted to go for this. Guys, I actually picked this one up for $2 less. So, but we got an extra one. She'll probably go up for sale someday. These, eventually, once I have enough followers, guys, some of my collection will go up for sale. But we'll wait till we have a bigger audience. Okay, guys, that took care of the seated Liberties, all 3 of them. Now, you ready for some buffaloes? Buffalo head nickels? We have 2 gems. I was able to pick up a 34 and a 35. And on the back, okay, so here's your fronts. Here's 34 and 35. See, there we go. See if we can get you a better zoom. I might have to set them down. Yeah, I may have to pull them out of the plastic. This guy here is gorgeous. So I paid $7 for the 34. They got to go to the other page. So $7 for the first one. And the 35 was also $7. So let's show you the details on these. We paid $7 for each one. Just look at how beautiful these are. I don't think you're going to see it in the plastic. All right. Well, I didn't want to touch it, but I did. Try not to touch your coins, guys. You get those oils on your skin, unless you're touching the rim. All right, let's get you close up on this guy. I think that's a good-looking buffalo. Well, that's a good-looking Indian. Can we get a better look at the date? Maybe 1835. I like it when you get a strong date on a buffalo. You know you got a good coin because the date's one of the first things to rub off, and obviously these coins are clean. 5 cents, United States of America. Buffalo's got great detail. These are good buffaloes, guys. I'm so used to having the ones that are pretty much rubbed raw that when I went to this auction, I saw a couple buffaloes coming through that were, you know, nice looking, good detail. I was determined to try to get them because I have way too many of them that are hard to read the date, what have you. I have some of these in grades starting bid, and I was like, I'm going to at least try to get them. I would say that the 35 is a little more lustrous, but as far as detail, they're the same. There's the 34. Detail's very good. I would pick the 35 over the 34 if you were just looking at detail, but very nice buffaloes, very nice. 5 cents. Look at that field, how clean that field is. The details you can see on the buffalo in the United States of America. Good coin, guys. Super happy with my buffaloes. We'll put them back and we'll see what we're going to show you next. Comment down below if you like what I picked up at the auction. It's not nearly, this one was $800 by the time you started adding everything up. I got some more coming that were more money. I think the other one's only like $300 or $400. So I don't think we'll have as many coins in the next unboxing. This one I was having fun and really just had a lot that I wanted to go for. Was happy. I picked up most of the stuff I went for, but so when I'm doing these auctions here, we'll do Indian pennies. I've got 2 Indians here I want to show you. All right. We have this 1908, okay, really nice. Now, when I'm buying Indian head, I try 100% to get full Liberty, and I hope you can see that. Full Liberty. I wish you could get these on there better. 1908. United States of America, all the feathers. Sometimes you gotta look for that necklace too. But my key is I want that full Liberty. All right, she's very good looking. I'll show you the reverse. See, she has great detail, obviously. Anyway, some days I just can't say what I want to say. So I want my rim, if I'm buying Indians, to be perfect and Liberty. I don't want to see any big scratches, or because if you're patient, you can usually get really nice Indian heads that are super clean. So that was the 1908. Oh, you could probably want a price. Okay, Indian head cent, 1908, $15, guys, with a $3.45 auction fee. So that was $18.45. That coin has everything I look for. Very clean Indian. Indian head cent, almost uncirculated. This is the one I really wanted. 1860. This is the one, and I'm going to show you why. Definitely don't want to touch this baby. Wow, she is gorgeous, just like the pictures. This is an 80, well, with fees and everything. I've got $100 in this penny, okay? And that might be too much, or it might be just enough, but this is one that I wanted. This was actually so she's AU. She's an 1860, if you can see that. There you go. And look at the details on her. You get it all. From the date, the rim, United States of America, the feathers, the Liberty, the necklace. I mean, this baby shines, and she is gorgeous. Look at that ear. The detail on this thing is absolutely insane. Probably one of the nicest Indians I have, other than ones that are already in grade. PCGS. All right. And that was my debate, was I wanted to get this in, I wanted to look it over, and I wanted to see if there was any potential to send her in. Look at that. The detail is awesome. I don't know how you get better than that. I mean, maybe you could have a little more red in the field, but that is a heck of a nice coin. What a gorgeous coin. I love it, guys. I love that coin. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it, but thank you so much for watching the video. I have more coins here, but we are coming to the end. I've got 2 standing quarters. Okay, let's do the standing quarters next. One is definitely way better condition than the other one. We have, I think that was a 1927, and this is a 1926. Details on this one way better than that one. Standing Liberty quarter, 1926. I paid $14. Standing Liberty, 1927, $8. So let's take a look, since I fight that plastic too much. This is a 1927. You can see Liberty. The rim's not the best. In God we trust, we get most of it. Okay, so this one's a little bit behind my standards. Not much of a rim on the back, but we do get the $quarter, United States of America, the motto. Very few details on the wings, but there is some. All right. So I'd say this one was like just maybe 1 click below my normal standards. We was able to pick up this nice standing Liberty for $8. I don't think that's bad, guys. 181, we paid 14, so almost double. With the fees, it's real close to double what the other one was. Wait till you see the details on this guy. We'll pull this one out of the plastic so that you can see those details. Okay, guys, here she be. Way more detailed than the other one. She was a 1926, gorgeous detail. Look at that's why I bought this one. I mean, not much more than the other one. Now, again, it does go by rarity. The other one might be worth more just because she was in less shape. But right there you go. Good date, good detail on the clothes, stars, In God We Trust, Liberty. We got this darn nick on the rim. I don't even know if it's a nick as much as a cud. It actually looks more like a cud. Can we see it in there? It actually looks like metal there, not metal missing. See that? Yeah, I think there's metal there, not, I don't know. That one's close. I'll put it in a microscope. Look at that. Nice detail. Nice. All right. See the reverse. Now we've picked up, see all the writing. Pretty good. $25. Rim's good. Stars. Look at all those feathers. We don't usually get feathers like that with my standard. Those are nice feathers. Nice bird. Nice eagle. This is a good coin, guys. I'd say I did really well on this one, but you guys let me know your opinion. Would you pay $14 for a raw Standing Liberty 1926 that looks like this? I think this one was a good score, guys. I'm very happy with this one. I'm happy with the other one, but this one just has better details. We are down to these last 5. And guys, my battery's starting to die, so we're gonna go pretty quick. Here's my Mercury dime. And let me cross them off my list. So our Mercury, we paid $13 for. It's a 1929S. 1929S. Let's pull this baby out. This is a Mercury dime. So I did get quite a variety on this auction and just enjoy them. All right, 1929S. We didn't pay a fortune. All right, how come I lost it? 203. We paid $13. So one of the keys when you're buying Mercuries is trying to get full band. And that's your bands going across the back there. But anyway, and we're out of time, guys. My camera's gonna die. So 4 of the coins I'll put in, since the other auction has less stuff, I'll put these 4 coins in that auction in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all. Thanks for being here.